How to draw the pumpkin monster from Stickman War. I'll show you the whole process, how I would do it, and some tips for you. If you don't draw digitally, you need pencils, fine liners, and some colors. The most important are pencils and fine liners though, and an eraser. If you got everything you need, we can start with step 1, sketching. So first up, you take your pencil and basically draw a big bean, which is the pumpkin head of the monster. The body is relatively straightforward, it's just two bent lines connected at the bottom. Looks almost like a dress, which it kind of is, because this monster is wearing a robe. Now the arms can be kind of tricky, because the robe is kind of hanging down a little bit, but you can just try as often as you want until you got something you like. If you're happy with your basic shapes, you can start using them as a guide to add some detail. For example, some of the robe that drags along the floor, or the head, which I will start by connecting the top and the bottom with the classic ridges. Done with that, you can add the stem and then go to eyes and mouth, which are really simple. They basically are just like lemon wedges. Now draw some teeth if you want here and move on to the hands. Now these may look hard, but they're actually kind of easy when you divide them into simple shapes. Because as you can see, mine are basically just rectangles and one bone ending. Now you can add whatever you want to his hand. I decided to add a magic book, because that fits his style. Now let's quickly do the other hand, in which he will be holding a scythe. Now whenever you draw hands like this, just take your own hands and try to mimic the pose the hands you're drawing are in. This always helps me a lot whenever I draw hands. If you want, just take a photo of your hands and take that as a reference. Now the scythe is pretty easy. It's just a stick with a blade on top. You can give him whatever other weapon you want. When you feel like your sketch is done, you can start with the line work. A dangerous task because you can't erase your lines anymore, but also fun because you can choose the best lines you did on your sketch. After some practice, this is really straightforward. I even add some details on the fly here, like the little thing on the eye or some extra lines here and there. Just experiment with what you're happy with. The main point of this is that your result needs to look good to you, not the steps in between. And that's why we can now erase all of the pencil lines. This basically leaves you with a clean line art of your character, which you now just need to color. And that's the last step. This is kind of the easiest step to do, because you just get the colors you need, and if you don't have them, you just mix and match them if it looks good. That's what I did for the robe here too. I mixed some green, some brown to make it look more distressed. If you're done with the basic colors, take a black pen and do some shadows. This just adds the final layer of detail to your drawing. If you have trouble like where to place the shadows, just imagine places where there's no light, like creases, the bottom, or under certain things. Okay, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? Make sure to post your results on TikTok, YouTube, whatever, and just add me in it. Maybe I will see it. But yeah, thanks for watching and tell me what else I should make tutorials of.